That's Yorkie, my guide dog, in harness and doing a great job guiding me along the bike path near the beach. Now he's sitting up front as I paddle the stand-up paddleboard on a beautiful sunny day. And that's me surfing blind, legally blind. Vibe check.
Oh yeah, we're vibing. Are we going like the Gerringong Shorehaven way?
Yeah. Today's mission, we're going blind stand-up paddleboarding. Well, only one of us is blind. Luckily, because Samson's driving the car. How's it look?
Looks good.
Really?
A few A-frames.
Serious?
Yeah, first car park. A few A-frames. Yeah, actually a bit on the windy side.
Yeah.
But
And if you don't know, A-frames are good. That was an update on the surf as we drive past the beach. Hey, Steve Fox and York the guide dog back again with another video. If you're new to the channel, I'm legally blind. I've got retinitis pigmentosa, and this is Yorkie here in my lap, my little buddy, my guide dog who keeps me safe, and together we go on all sorts of adventures. Anyway, this video, it's all about stand-up paddleboarding. As long as I can remember, I've always loved the water. I've spent half my life in the ocean, either swimming or surfing, stand-up paddleboarding, whatever it is, it's always been a part of what I do and basically who I am. And when I lost my sight, I was determined that that wouldn't change. Yorkie does like to come out with me on the stand-up paddleboard, but not this time. This time I think we're probably doing too many Ks for him, so it's just me and my buddy Samson. Now Samson, what is your mission today? Your number one goal?
to make sure that we go stand up paddleboarding. I don't know.
To stop me from paddling into...
To stop you from running into logs and trees and
stationary objects.
Stationary objects.
And what's your number two goal? Something that you learnt last time?
Oh yeah.
Don't get stuck in it.
Yeah, don't fall in the mud. Yeah, I'm
Just see if you can get the board in the bottom of the picture, you know, mate.
Yeah, so it's like just you.
Samson and I are about to paddle Broughton Creek. It's pretty deep. It's about 80 metres across, and you can paddle on your own with nobody around for 20 odd kilometres if you want to. The shores of Broughton Creek are lined by some low-level trees, and behind that it's dairy farms, horses and green rolling hills. It's a beautiful sunny day and a great day for a paddle. Feels glassy.
Yeah.
All right, where are we going, Samson?
A bit to the right, Steve.
To the right?
Yeah.
So...
Because like it starts like off as
Oh, okay.
a turn.
Right. So, if you just paddle beside me
Yeah.
and just, you know, tell me where to go, basically. Yeah. I've been stand-up paddleboarding for a long time, but I still love that feeling of just being able to stand there on the water. It gives you an amazing perspective. It's not often you can be right up above the water and just out there floating. And then when you paddle, the feeling of that glide as you just cruise through the water. I've got fishing kayaks, but I find it so much more comfortable to be standing and paddling. It just feels like it's the natural way to paddle. So to give you an idea of what I see when I'm out there on the water, I can't tell whether the creek's going that way, or that way.
Yeah.
but I can see some patches of light and dark, you know?
Yeah.
I am legally blind, which means I do have a tiny piece of vision. I have less than 4 or 5 degrees. Most people have 170 or 180 degrees of vision, but I just have a tiny pinhole in the middle, and I don't see anything at all out to the sides. But my central vision is cloudy and not very good, so I wouldn't paddle too far until I actually ran into the bank or a tree on the shore, something like that. But what I can see is if the sun shines onto the water, that reflected light, I can see that, and I can see the horizon. So I can make out the difference between the dark trees and the bright sky behind that. And that horizon does really help with your balance when you stand up paddleboard. Okay.
We're going a bit into the mangroves. Yeah, that way. Just a little bit, then we're going down.
Okay. Tell me if you see anything good.
Yeah.
So I can't really see where I'm going. I'm relying on Samson to keep me pointed in the right direction, but I can see enough to maintain my balance out there on the water. Even though I am legally blind, I feel at home paddling in places like this. We're away from the crowd, there aren't many obstacles. I actually feel more comfortable here than trying to navigate my local shopping centre. I was thinking we're not far away from KFC. Where are we going?
Yeah, straight ahead.
Straight ahead. And if you're a keen stand-up paddleboarder and you're wondering what board I'm riding, this is a Joe Bark. It's 14 feet long, it's epoxy, 29 inches wide, has great glide, really fast board, and just a good board for exploring and cruising around. At the end of the day, it's not about how much vision you have or don't have, it's the feeling of being out there on the water, enjoying the sunshine, the fresh air, you're part of the environment. It's the feeling of that glide, just stand-up paddleboarding with a friend, and that's the essence of stand-up paddleboarding. All good? Straight ahead. You're not putting me in the mud, are you?
No, if you just aim for me, I'm like on the right side of the
Okay.
basically in the mud on the right side.
Oh, don't go in the mud.
I'll just a little bit more. So yeah, you should be right. Straight on from there.
Perfect. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please smash that like button. That helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, Steve Fox and York the Guide Dog. And if you've been thinking about going stand-up paddleboarding, as long as you feel confident in the water, get out there, give it a go. It's amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.